What should be very clear today is we are writing to Secretary Remulla and I am not stepping down.
Sa halip na bumaba sa pwesto, inatasan ni Garcia ang kanyang kampo na maghain ng motion for clarification sa Department of Interior and Local Government. Nahaharap ang gobernador sa mabibigat na reklamong grave abuse of authority, gross misconduct, at serious dishonesty kaugnay sa umano'y illegal na pagbibigay ng special permit sa isang construction company. Sabi ng ombudsman, malinaw ang paglabag ni Garcia sa Republic Act 6713 o Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials. Hindi ito ang unang beses na kwestiyon ang integridad ni Garcia. Noong 2012, sinuspende rin siya dahil sa grave abuse of authority matapos ilipat ang provincial na budget nang walang basbas ng sangguniang panlalawigan. Bukod dito, naharap din siya sa mga kasong administratibo at graft na umaabot pa sa sandigang bayan. Sa kabila ng malinaw na batayan ng suspensyon, pinapalabas ngayon ng kanyang kampo na hindi ito maaaring ipatupad dahil sa election period. Isang taktikang tinutuligsa ng mga legal expert bilang desperadong paraan para makaiwas sa pananagutan. Para naman sa mga Cebuano, ang tahasang pagtanggi ni Garcia na sumunod ay malinaw na kawalan ng respeto sa batas na nagpapahina sa tiwala ng taong bayan sa pamahalaan.
I have decided to stay put in office and continue to serve as the governor of this great province of ours. What should be very clear today is we are writing to Secretary Remulla and I am not stepping down. I would like to greet all of my beloved Cebuanos. And greetings also for those that are watching outside of Cebu, in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and probably other parts of the country, the other parts of the world as well. The biggest news that has hit, and I think rocked the entire landscape, political landscape today, is the preventive suspension order that was issued against me by Ombudsman Sammy Martires. I'm in the front page. I hope you chose a good picture of both Freeman and Sunstar. Now, I am here in order that the media, but of course you are the purveyors of the news, that the province of Cebu, my constituents of the province of Cebu, and the rest of the country that are interested in this development, I am here to inform you of the position that together with my legal team, we have arrived upon after a very careful scrutiny of the order itself as well as other existing laws. I believe you already know, to my left, we have Attorney Jong Sepulveda and Attorney Ben Cabrido. To my right, and thank you for flying in at such very short notice, we have Attorney Alex Avisado himself. May I ask you please, Attorney Alex, to introduce?
I'm joined by my partner, Attorney Ryan Go and Attorney Des Perles.
All right. Upon advice of my legal team, this order coming just a very few days before the election itself, and being well aware of a certain prohibition period where public officials may not be issued suspension orders during the election period. This is why we have decided, I have decided, upon advice of my counsel, to write a clarificatory query to the Secretary of the Interior and Local Government, Secretary John Vic Remulla, since it is the DILG, through the PNP, if needed, that is tasked to implement this order. And if anyone would wish to, this is the letter that we shall be sending to Secretary John Remulla. And if I may just give you the gist of this, we refer to the suspension order, and we refer also to certain prohibited acts that are contained under the Omnibus Election Code. And for this reason, I have decided to send to him this query for clarification. I'm now signing this. And I shall leave my lawyers to then apprise you of how their study and their very careful research on existing laws have led them to the advice that they gave me as regards my position. Let me just state that right now, pending clarification from the DILG as regards the, shall we say, the appropriateness or the legality of suspending a public official during an election period, pending the final resolution. I imagine that the DILG might also request clarification from the COMELEC. Because you see, as I said, public officials may not be suspended unless it is duly approved by the COMELEC. You are already all aware of this. So pending resolution of my query, I have decided to stay put in office and continue to serve as the governor of this great province of ours. We are in the thick of a very, shall we say, a spirited and, in more colloquial terms, ugly campaign season, and we are going into the final stretch. It is imperative that the province of Cebu portrays this picture, an impression of order, of resoluteness and firmness, and that whatever the motivations may be, I will not be perturbed. I will continue to serve the Cebuanos in the best possible way that I can within the bounds of law. So that's it. I will say no more.